Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As you already know, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. Today is Thursday, as you can see. We're just now making it over to the storage unit, okay? And as I always state, as usual, I always keep my signature lingering somewhere in the background. My Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You already know, okay? All right, today we're gonna get into a little tool haul, something slight. I did receive a couple of things today. All right. I'm also gonna rewind a little bit because I received some things early in the week. You know, if you don't follow the videos, I'm gonna bring you a little bit up to speed with a few things. Okay. So I ain't gonna keep you long in the introductory. I'm gonna get some things out. We're gonna take a look and dive right into it. Let's get it. Okay, first and foremost, if you follow the videos, okay, as you can see, what I have laying at the top of the tool cart earlier this week, I did receive, this is a 3/8 drive offset, non-locking flex head ratchet, okay, and the part number is FHOF936, okay. Now, basically the part number that I'm giving you on this item, if you were to go into the Snap-on online site, okay, and you will go into the search engines and basically punch in this item number, you will not see this particular ratchet, okay. This ratchet that they have listed on their site goes underneath FHOF80A, okay. So I just, want the viewers to be clear, okay, so that you don't think, when I'm giving you the information or I put a link in the descriptions, okay, as you can see, it says FHOF936, okay, as you can see, FHOF936. This is made in the USA. This is 3/8 drive, okay, non-locking, as you can see here. I just wanted to point that out because when I did throw the ratchet in the video, I kept giving the item number when I went to pull the item up to put the links in the description, okay. You cannot find this particular ratchet. This may have possibly been for another reason, why the dealer never really understood or knew whether this ratchet exists, because he didn't technically know exactly what to search for and what to look for, even though I kept identifying what the ratchet technically looks like. Okay, so the one that you would basically load on the Snap-on online site goes underneath the item number FHOF80A. Okay, so to move along, all right, I'm going to get some items out and we're going to dive right into it. Okay, now as you can see, I basically have some packages that are sitting at the top of the tool cart. The two packages that are sitting to the left by the side tray are the two packages that basically just came in today, okay? And the package that is sitting at the right is a package that actually came in early in the week that I already demonstrated in a particular video, okay? Which is a metric 3/8 drive set of snap-on flare nut socket sets, okay? So I'm gonna get those items out real quick just in case, you didn't catch that video. Give a part number, okay? Give you a little visual in the description of the item, all right? Give you a little price range and what type of sets that they come in and things of that nature. Let's get it. Okay, as you can basically see, what I have sitting at the top of the box, okay, these are the metric flare nut socket sets, which are 3/8 drive. Okay, this originally comes from a 10-piece set, okay. The part number on the 10-piece set is 210FRXM, okay. the set ranges between 10 millimeter and 19 millimeter. So on the metric side, I have a couple of sockets that I need to fill in, because when I did purchase this set, it wasn't a whole complete set. I purchased these during the time that I did because I was fortunate enough to catch them, at a reasonable price, testically compared to the overall cost of the full 10-piece set. The 10-piece set runs at $561 before tax and before shipping, okay, on a Snap-on online site. But if you deal with a tool truck, okay, you're technically not worrying about a shipping fee, but you will be paying taxes on top of the $561, okay? So, I do have a dealer, so I will be filling in the rest of those sockets. I'll be putting the order in possibly tomorrow when I speak to my dealer. Okay, so just to give you a little brief description of that, just in case you missed the earliest videos that I actually put it in. And once again, the part number is 210FRXM. Okay, the 10-piece set does range from 10 millimeter to 19 millimeter. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over here, to these items. I'm going to get my box cutters out, and we're going to dive right into it and see, what came in today. All right. So let's get it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this package first. I'm going to get my box cutters out from over here, from off the side, and get the contents from out this packaging real quick, so that we can take a look at the items and inspect things real quick. Let's get to it. Okay, basically what just came in is the red trimming, okay, that I needed for the cordless tool organizer. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this, make sure that it's the correct style and correct type, that I would want to put on the cart. It does come with a reasonable amount of it. This was a purchase that was made on eBay. All right, I did fairly get it for reasonably cheap, testically compared to some other platforms that I was taking a look at. As you can see, it is made in China, so technically you're gonna see just how cheap it is. At the prior moment, I'm not gonna do the modification until I get an extra set of drawer liner, okay, so that I can cut out the proper dimensions for the cordless magnetic tool organizer. If you follow my videos, you would know recently this week I did locate another Husky magnetic cordless tool organizer, because I want to do a modification to the back of the cart with installing two magnetic cordless tool holders, so that I can mount 6 guns to the back of the cart. Okay, just as well as you see that I have the one that is sitting here to this side underneath the handle on the right hand side of the cart. Okay, so yeah, that just came in just now. In a little while I'll take a little peep at it and give it a little cut to see if I can get a proper fit, okay, on a cordless tool organizer, and then I'll be able to determine what it is that I will do with it and how I will run it, okay, through the cordless organizer, and maybe possibly some other areas, and trim off some other areas. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, we're gonna move along into this next package. So I'm basically gonna get these box cutters out and get the contents and the items out, so that we can inspect what came in this particular package right here. Okay, so we ain't gonna keep too long. We're gonna dive right into it. Let's get it. Okay, as you can see, the sender basically got things packaged up a certain way. All right, so I still have some more opening to get these out real quick, so give me a second for that. All right, get it. Okay, as you can basically see what just came in this box right here. Okay, this is the SAE set of snap-on flare nut sockets. Okay, this is 3/8 drive, running from 3/8 to 3/4. The part number for this particular item is 207FRX. Okay, this particular set here runs for $394. Okay, before taxes and shipping. okay, especially when dealing with the online site. But once again, like I always state, you know, if you have a dealer, then technically you don't have to worry about um shipping fees because you're on a truck. But you know, if you're purchasing from an outside platform or purchasing live and direct from the snap-on online site, you're basically looking at 394 before taxes. So you know, if you figure, you know, that's before taxes, with taxes and shipping, you know, just this particular set is going to run in the range possibly between 410, 420, if so, possibly a little bit more depending upon your location and region and things of that nature. Okay, so once again, this is the SAE set right here, which is a 3/8 drive, ranging from 3/8 to 3/4. The part number is 207 FRX. Okay, and once again, the set over here is a metric set. Okay, which these five are in a listed of a 10-piece set, and the part number for that is 210 FRXM, and that set ranges at $561 before taxes and shipping. Okay, and that set is a 10 millimeter to 19 millimeter set. All right. So now, as you can see, you know, I got the standards and the metrics. I just have, you know, just a couple of metric sockets, you know, to fill in. And on my, what is that, my 1/4 inch SAE standard universal swivel, I need a 1/4, I need a quarter added on to that set so that I can basically pick up a tray, because when I made that purchase online, unfortunately it lacked the tray. So the trade wasn't really an importance because I picked up, you know, the set for a reasonable price. Come sometime sooner or later, you know, depending upon when I get up with my snap-on dealer, I may run it across my snap-on dealer, you know, to add in those couple of extra flare nut sockets and that one particular 1/4 inch swivel. And then, you know, I'm finished with those particular specialty sockets, but I still do need the extra deep universal swivels, okay? Because everything else I basically already have in my equipment. And you know, like I stated, you know, about the Husky magnetic cordless tool organizer, I already acquired one of them earlier this week, so I'm waiting for that to be delivered. So now I'm only lacking one other, so that I can get to finishing that particular modification. And I'm about to take some measurements, you know, for the cordless tool holder when it comes to the red molding and the trim, you know, to see how I'm going to trim out things. I may even trim out other areas of the cart, depending upon, you know, how it look. But that's just more enough it right there. Okay. And just as a reminder, you know, to that 3/8 drive snap-on offset ratchet, you know, that I was demonstrating earlier in the beginning of the video that I picked up earlier in the week. You know, once again, that is a 3/8 drive, and the part number on that particular ratchet is FHOF936. Okay, but as a quick reminder, underneath some of those previous videos, the link that I have in the description is for the same 3/8 drive, okay, but the part number is different, which is a 80 tooth dual design, okay, and the part number for that particular ratchet is FHOF80A, okay. So just to keep that in mind, you know, if you're interested or you have a deal and you want to get the part numbers and the item numbers, you know, to the dealers and things like that. I did come across a particular set of some Mac super sockets by Mac Tools. CP the tool addict, he told me that he actually has those sockets and that they would discontinue. I kind of questioned those sockets due to the fact that they basically have the 4 flat design that the Milwaukee general service sets, and you know, the brand of Milwaukee introduced, you know, as one of its own. So that's why technically I threw that little video out there when I did happen to come across it, because those sockets was actually something new to me. And when I did log in the item number to the Mac portal online site, you know, that particular item wasn't coming up. But what I actually did run into is a set of Mac super short sockets, okay, that are more smaller than actual low profile sockets. I'm trying to get a good visual on them to see whether they're testically a whole lot much more smaller than the snap-on low profile socket sets, which I do actually have in metric and ASA standards, okay, because if so, you know, the way that the drives are, which they are 3/8 drives from what I've seen, you know, I can tell that you can basically get in some real tight enclosed areas with those particular sockets. But I only did see them in chrome. I didn't come across them in impacts. But for the super sockets that I seen impact graded through the Mac tool um, video that I put out, I just happened to notice, you know, that the sockets did have the extra feature of the 4 flats that Milwaukee produces, and also with an extended feature, there were interlockable sockets that form an extension. Okay, so that was something that was new, you know, to me when I did come across it. So that's why I basically threw up that random footage of that video while I was sitting at home. Okay. So, you know, that's just basically about that part right there. Okay, so basically we're gonna wrap up this part of the video today, all right? Like I stated, I do have quite a few things coming along. So, you know, if you follow the video, stay tuned because I'm throwing up things daily, okay? Top of the line, you know, items. Like I always state, you know, I'm not a DIYer. Like I do this professionally. Unfortunately, I'm home from work at the moment, so this is why you see, you know, the cart in the storage unit. But if you follow the videos, you know, I have slightly underneath 300 videos. Okay, some videos as of recent is starting to catch wind. People are catching wind to them, so that they are getting a few views here and there. But I do have quite a few, more than actually more than a few videos that, you know, you see the work being done live and direct in a professional shop. It's other than just showing you a piece of particular equipment and demonstrating it and talking about it. Like I really get busy and I get to it. All right. Um, so like I always say, this is your US General 5-drawer tool cart with side tray and deep compartment. And into the next one, we're going to check you later. Peace.